BMF Season 2, Episode 4, titled Running on E. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of The Black Abstract. If you're new to my channel, I urge you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This episode sees the conclusion from Episode 3, where we see at the end of the episode, Meech was fired upon by Lamar. And he got shot a couple of times. Now, listen, I don't know how Lamar knew where he was at the time, especially back then. It wasn't social media or wasn't no iPhones to show his location. Maybe he was following him the whole time. I don't know, but I know he recovered miraculously from falling in the rain. Donnell Rawlins coming to help him up. So I guess he can stand the rain. I don't know. Anyway, this episode to me was by far probably the wackest of season 2, and so far season 2 has just been okay. It's not been exceptional. It's not nowhere near better than the first season. I haven't posted. I've done reviews. I just haven't posted them, and I just been so busy with other stuff. But anyway, one of the gripes that I had was the fact that they kept Lamar alive. I know in real life the real person that plays Lamar wind up living. And instead of his brother getting killed, they wind up shooting Lamar. But I just think the fact to keep him alive was kind of just lazy writing, and that's just me, though. That's my personal opinion. But here we are. He's here. I also don't like what they did to B. Mickey. Taking his character, going through his shit, and the stuff that he did in season 1, and now it's just kind of disregarded because at the end of the day, he's unloyal, just like his baby mama would have been, or is, or I don't know. Anyway, so we see Meech is recovering, and I noticed they mentioned something about Maserati Rick, who was a big figure in Detroit at the time back in the day, who actually got killed because he got shot as he was recovering in the hospital. The criminals came to finish him off. So I like the fact that they incorporated that in there. I thought that was pretty dope, and also I like how Terry came and got him the hell out of there. And we see that Lamar was trying to finish him off, but dressing up like a doctor. I'm like, what the hell? That's funny as hell. This episode was, I didn't understand how they didn't understand that B. Mickey kind of was setting this thing up. But whatever happened, he said his connect was in the win. The 50 boys and the 12th Street boys are, they combine, but they're getting antsy because they don't have any product, and they're done taking orders from B. Mickey. That's when Terry assumes position of the crew and decides to throw a bone to Meech and winds up, telling Meech he'll get some work. Meech suggests they go to Pat, who is, somebody they're familiar with and they dealt with, but Terry obviously doesn't like it because Terry wants to run the play, and if Terry would have just listened to Meech, they probably would be okay. But he decides to go and asks the girl he's fucking or trying to fuck's husband into getting some work, and it winds up being a mess. He gets to work, but he winds up getting busted, or one of his coworkers gets busted, and I don't know why they would trust this white girl with the work. It's stupid. It's just all kinds of stupid shit. But anyway, it winds up happening. She winds up being caught. At the same time, Lamar is putting pressure on him. So they decide the best course of action is to skedaddle. Yep, fuck all our family members. Fuck our baby moms. We learned that Meech also has another child. And when the hell was Cash out pregnant in season 1 to where he had a child? It's a lot of writing flaws in this fucking season, I'm telling you. But they decided to leave all their family, and we're going to go to Atlanta. And as we see, Lamar is exacting his revenge on a lot of people that came and shot him. I did see in the first season that Big Boy, who plays on the show Mo, who's the big bad on Mo, I forget his name, or I don't know his name, the big fat dude that was fighting in, I think, the first episode, he winds up getting the worst, and Lamar actually lets his shit bag off in his mouth. I thought that was pretty foul and disgusting. I was just like, oh, that's a way to go. And also we see that one of my favorite characters actually winds up getting killed, who was down with the 12th Street boys. The one that was living in the preacher's basement. We see that the dad is facing more temptation. He's probably gonna wind up hitting some other cheeks, because Lucille is relentless. She doesn't know how to be submissive. She keeps badgering the man, and he's just a broke ass nigga bum. So I see why she's not respecting him, because he's mooching off of his kids. I did like at the end when he did get Meech the money. He showed that he really did care about them. But abruptly. I thought they were going to go to Atlanta probably next season. I didn't know it was going to happen this fast and this abruptly. But we'll see what happens. All in all, like I said, I didn't really care for this episode. I know a lot of people didn't. Out of 5, I'll probably give it like a 2. I think it was just bad writing. I do like the new partner that Howard has. I think she's funny. I think she's compassionate. She's kind of what he needs, because you see he was ready to let Meech die, and I'm like, yo, this dude ain't did nothing that crazy. Well, actually, he did have something to do with his partner dying, so I get it. But yeah, kind of touched on anything. It was funny seeing Lamar trying to get some pussy, and his colostomy bag was in the way, which, you know, fuels his fire even more. And also the scene at the precinct where it was Meech and Lamar talking to each other face to face, which was the first time we saw them in a while. And Lamar starts singing inside the precinct again. I'm just like, yo, this dude's hilarious. I thought that was a dream sequence for a minute. I didn't know that was a real sequence, but this was another thing. I'm like, yo, why would you have them face to face? And then they come to find out they don't even have any information on Lamar, so technically they shouldn't even be holding him at the hospital, period. But, you know, like I said, the writing has been kind of horrible this season, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully Monique, and a couple of other supporting characters that are supposed to show up in the rest of the season help the show, and also, you know, we'll get a different change of cast, and hopefully that'll help the show out as well. Post your comments below. I want to know what you guys thought. If you like my review, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As always, peace, love, and prosperity. Go to prayforbuffalo.com if you need merch, and you go to manscaped.com if you need some men's grooming supplies. Into the promo code ABSTRACT, and you will get 20% off your order. Peace.